Onama taller by 2 inches, no issues on the scale for either man. At or below the 146-pound divisional limit, 4-inch reach edge for the underdog, David Onama.
A mixed martial artist holding professional record. 10 wins, 1 loss. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of the BBB Sierra, Brazil, Gabriel Moscatinha.
Comes out southpaw a lot, so coming out conventional is different. In the last fight, he came out and switched a lot. We'll see if he does that with Onama. I think that calf kick is why he's coming out conventional. See, he's switching for the calf kick.
Big early connection from Santos.
One of the things you heard from Onama is he doesn't want to get into a brawl, but if you're not careful, Santos will get ahead of you on the strikes and the offense if you're not first.
The exchange early, nice level change from Santos. Onama uses it against him.
That was his mistake. He tried to step in the middle. He wanted his takedown. He had to beat on the double. Tried to step on his inside leg. You gotta just get to your angle and finish the takedown the right way.
On your feet, don't step. You can never fall before the person you're trying to take down.
That's one of the things that I hate more than anything. When you got somebody beating you, dive and try to finish. Run.
Nice armbar. He's got Davi Ramos in his corner, so keep an eye out for that armbar. Davi Ramos, one of the best armbars in the game, and he is training Santos. So watch this guard from Santos. I guarantee you it's underrated, and he's very good here. We'll see what he can do with him. Onama's nasty to top.
Good left hand connection by Santos as he got back to his feet.
And if you see, Santos brings the fight to you, and Onama says, I don't want to get into a brawl. But like I said, if you're not careful, Onama will just keep hitting you and keep the offense going. You'll get behind on strikes. So you gotta somewhat be first. You can't wait for Santos all night.
Santos gave him a beautiful full right hand a little bit ago. He tries to draw Onama's jab, whether it's southpaw or conventional, he tries to go over the top of it.
Good connection by Onama.
See, he did it again now. He's trying to draw it out. Look at him slip to his right. Throw that right hand.
Santos has worked the legs and the head well. Corner, though, calling for some body work out of him. Chopping at Onama low. What do you make of that, Dom? The coaches wanting him to invest in the body.
Well, they're wanting body work. One, it hides the takedown. And two, it keeps Onama on the back foot where he can't knock him out.
It also is because it keeps Onama from leaving.
Oh, he hurt him. That left hand hurt Onama right now. Yep. Oh, yeah, he's got uppercut too. Now he's going to the armbar. This is what that's it. He just missed it. Onama pulled the armbar. Oh, and he transitions. To keep that on in that position was very, very slick. Nice job, Onama, to get out of it. That's what I'm saying. It's almost, you can watch this man's armbars. We don't know about it. It's only his second fight. He's like the second fight.
Onama better get off this guy. Let him off. Santos is doing a really good job of switching his hips, trying to attack submission.
Look at how you're seeing how Santos is getting his knees and his feet involved from the guard. He's not, see how he's getting an angle? Constantly getting an angle. Constantly getting an angle. Transitioning from armbar to triangle now.
Onama's making a bad mistake by fighting this guy on the ground. Yeah, smart. If you're Onama, you want this on feet. He is way too big.
Santos is dangerous up now. Nice knee by Onama.
And that knee certainly got Santos' attention. Brown enjoying some of those submission attempts out of most of the
going to say Onama's been training at altitude, so I wonder how that's going to fare in the later rounds. If that adds up, gives him more cardio.
Yeah, you talked to him about his gas tank at the fighter meeting. He's like, I got one, but oftentimes I use a lot of that fuel early.
He said the first and second round, he's usually going so hard that he gets tired by the third round.
Nice job done by Santos.
That time you see he used the trip to hook the leg and do a single and then dump it. And so you see what he's probably looking for earlier, but you can't do that trip with the double leg. No. Maybe a single occasionally.
But you gotta step double. Yeah, you gotta run your feet on the outside. You gotta step on the outside there. Good job there.
All right, good round for both parties. Back in 60 seconds.
Hey, préstame atención. Listen to me. Pay attention to me right now. Listen, get some water.
Vira pra mim. Cadê a porra do balde?
Where's the dead bench? Where's the damn stool?
Olha só, olha aí.
Look at me. Listen.
Aqui o Jonas, no peito dele, direito no peito, direito no peito.
Listen. Put some ice right in his chest. Okay, pay attention. Listen, look at me. Every time you go straight, you're hitting him. I need something else. The right overhand is stripped. You need to start meeting him in his body after you start with the overhand. Every time you get
Hey. Find an angle when you're done, okay? You hear me? Yeah, you're beating his ass. Slow it down. Let's go.
All right, round two is upon us. David Onama and Gabriel Santos. First, we check back in with Coach Dean Tomasino.
Great first round for both guys, but Onama needs a little bit more head movement. The problem is he punches just like that. He punches with his head straight on the line, and that's why he's getting caught.
Thanks, Dean. Onama has shown a great chin throughout his UFC career, but that spinning back fist did land flush. Santos continues to apply pressure early round two.
Oh, look at that. That was nice how he pushed him to offset the balance. I mean, that's just a lot of practice and octagon work. You can tell, look at the body triangle straight in. Now, this round can be zapped out of Onama if he can't deal with his body triangle. The hard thing, there are skills. You can get underneath that knee with his right arm, and then he's got to get in the leg fight with that left leg to get that zip tie out of him. But if he doesn't know that movement, he's got to get the zip tie, the foot that's in the air on the floor to the opposite side.
That sounds very hard.
Not easy. Santos knows good. Santos has to breathe in it right now. He's restricted, go harder to breathe.
Something I really want to focus on is paying attention to the armbar transition. Doesn't get it wrong. Onama just exploded out of that.
But I mean, then he's going to be right under attack. It's not going to work back. He's throwing up his position.
And Onama doesn't seem all that worried about this at this point in time.
Well, that's the thing about this level. When you get to the higher level and the higher on the card, as DC was saying earlier, you'll start to see nobody's scared to go anywhere in any part of the fight. If you got a black belt in the ground, you'll see guys going to the guard because they're also usually black belts in the ground. Onama's no slouch in the ground, so even though he's facing Santos, where that's his skill set, Onama knows he can do a lot of damage and get ahead right now.
Toyo Tires, the official tire of UFC. 3 minutes. Still on the clock in round two. Onama inside the closed guard of Santos. Now open.
What's really helping Onama right now is the underhook game. He's constantly moving forward towards the head of Santos. He's staying square with the hips of Santos so he can't get the armbar, and then he's getting underhooks.
That's the key, man. You gotta keep those hips square. You cannot let them go on either side. It's much harder to throw up a submission from the middle. There's a triangle, right? You really do limit a lot of what they can do whenever you keep those hips square.
Onama talked to us a lot about technique this week, but it kind of feels like his athleticism is jumping off the screen tonight in a lot of these situations.
Now we gotta be very careful. You almost get into that kid.
That's why they were working body Santos, because they know that he's got a
like Dean said, and then every time he goes to throw, he just goes. There's no real setup in regards to him popping the shoulder or something else. With that being said, though, he's still fighting a very good fight.
Count right now, number one for Onama.
And you hear the corner of Onama saying, "Training before you go."
Nice defensive move there by Onama. Definitely prefers the orthodox stance as he lands a lead elbow.
God, that's an athleticism.
Double to high elbow, so Onama is striking. Sharp.
Uppercut.
Oh, sharp uppercut. What a fight. I mean, Santos is no slouch. He really put it on, but let me tell you, Onama just showed how incredibly accurate and sharp he was, and he had the little style bender montage there.
Yeah, nice little homage to the middleweight champion with the post-fight celebration. A signature win for David Onama in Duval County tonight.
Gentlemen, the jab, and then you see the uppercut. Bam! The right hand was landing, so he switched it to an uppercut. And I mean, that was a one-shot knockout, really. He didn't have to keep going, but he did because he wanted to make sure. Look at the uppercut, perfectly timed. It just laid him out right away, and then one on the way back. Let's take a hear of this. This is how quick and how hard. While he's falling. Incredible.
13 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by